Good day and welcome to HSEM F407. I am Dr. Linda Kiltz and this is Comparative Emergency Management. I just wanted to provide an overview to help you get started on how to navigate this course. I understand most faculty may set up their course a little bit differently, so I just wanted to show you where some of the key items are. First of all, in the announcements page, usually every week I will post key announcements. This week there's a welcome message, but I also will send up updated information about course assignments and that type of thing. So it's really important to look at those announcements every single week because there's going to be some important and key information that's provided every single week there. To get more information about the class, go to Course Overview, and you'll notice on this left-hand part of the screen, you have the Course Overview tab, Learning Activities, Instructor Board, and some other elements that I'll show you how to use. But in the Course Overview, you will find information about the course, including contact information for me, the course description, course goals, student learning outcomes, and the course reading materials. In this course, we're using the textbook Comparative Emergency Management that is available through the bookstore or also through Amazon.com. It is available as an ebook as well, so please ensure that you use the textbook and get that textbook. And there's also going to be assigned readings, as you'll see in the syllabus. 100% of this course is online. We don't meet at regular times. It will be delivered asynchronously, and there is no requirements for attendance at specific times. In addition, there's a number of course assignments and evaluations that you need to really review and look at. Every single week, except during spring break, there will be Blackboard discussions that are worth 20 points each. And so it's important to participate in that each week. In addition, students will complete 2 case studies. Each of the case studies will be worth 150 points each. And this information is contained about what the case study entails and what you should be writing about and what the expectations are. I'll also show you where the rubrics are that are used for grading these elements as well. But please look at that. In addition, you'll have 2 reflection papers that are due. One is at the mid-term of the course and one is at the end of the course. Again, there's extensive information on this course overview about what the reflection papers should entail and when they are due. And then there's also a final paper and a presentation. The final paper is worth 250 points and the presentation's worth 50 points. And during the course, there will be elements of the paper that are due. For example, identifying the topic that you're going to be writing about, writing an outline of the paper, and then in week 15, the final paper and presentation are due. But please review that quite carefully in terms of the course overview. Another element to I highly recommend that you do is you open up the course syllabus that has the entire course schedule in terms of what we're doing, as well as all of our course policies and procedures. And the course schedule is repeated numerous times throughout the course. In fact, I use the course schedule and it basically makes up the folders of each of the week's learning activities. So I highly recommend that you open up the course syllabus and print it out and have that available as a document for you. But some of the things I wanted to highlight to you in terms of the course content is we have the course overview, but each week you'll have learning activities, which again is repeated in your syllabus. But if you click on the Learning Activities tab, and for this week, for example, and go to each week that we're in, so this week will be in week 1, and it tells you what you'll be doing each week. So on this particular page, it will tell you what you need to do for this week in terms of identifying what you're doing in the course. There'll be an introduction to the unit with learning objectives, and then each of the units will have these learning activities which will highlight the required readings, as well as any type of required media that you should look at with specific links to them to look at. In addition, it will introduce the discussion topic for the week. In this case, you're introducing yourselves and there's some questions, and then when you need to respond to your colleagues. So that's in there. And in this case, there's a link, it says link to discussion board, and I'll show you how to post answers in the discussion board. But if you go into this, for example, it will take you directly to the discussion forum, which again has the directions for that particular week. And if you're interested in posting for this particular week one discussion forum, you can do that. For example, right now, as you can see, I've introduced myself and Stephanie. So if you're interested in seeing what I've done, you click on introducing Dr. Linda Kills. And I've basically introduced myself, even inserted a picture. Feel free to do that. And if you want to reply to me, all you merely do is put reply and type your response in the box below. And if you don't like something, you can obviously add attachments, put pictures, insert images, and do all kinds of things that you would normally see as well if you're posting any type of Word document. So feel free to answer questions in each of the discussion forums. But as I said, all of your readings and assignments can be found for each week under this Learning Activities folder. We'll go to another one, for example, for week 3. Again, like I said, each unit will have an introduction, the learning objectives, the required reading, and in most cases, I'll also upload the links or actual documents to read if it's not your textbook, the discussion question, and in this case, there's a number of readings. This one is a link. This one by Bosworth is a item that's not found in the University of Alaska Library, so I went ahead and uploaded it for you. So you can make copies of it, you can print it out, or load it up as a PDF on your own ebook type format and take notes on your iPad or iPhone if you choose to do that. So all of the readings are available through these learning activities tabs. So also a number of the weeks have media elements that I want you to look at. And so, for example, in this week, there's not only a number of links, it's the idea of looking at these required media, including how to use different online library research items and videos. And so I make sure those links are available to you. In this case, there's a video that I've asked you to watch about APA formatting. It's in bed, and so all you do is watch video, and it will come up on your screen, hopefully, and you can just watch it. It's a YouTube video, and you can watch that. So that's how that Learning Activities tab is basically used. If you want to know more about me, you can go to my Instructor tab, and my work phone is listed as well as my email. I ask that you contact me mostly via email unless it's some type of emergency. I have specific office hours if you'd like to meet. I'm normally available from about 9 to 5 Mountain Time, Monday through Friday. I just ask that people don't call me after about 7 p.m. Or on weekends unless it's an emergency, or you can also text me if you would like. Other important tools that I wanted to show you on this is, again, if you review the announcements, which is located here, and there's a welcome class. Please review that every week. And the other important item, I think, is under tools. There's a number of different tools that are available to use as well. From Blackboard Collaborate, you can send emails to your colleagues. There's the discussion board tab you can get there from here as well. That is quite important. In addition, you'll probably want to look at your grades at some point or another, and you can do that as well. For you as a student, all you have to do is click on the assignment and the grade will show up in terms of my comments to you as well as the final grade. In general, I try to respond within 48 hours of student emails, and most items are graded within 3 to 5 days. Your discussion posts are graded very quickly, usually within 3 days from the end of the week, and most written paper assignments are graded within 5 days or so. So that's kind of the plan. That's my goal in terms of getting back your assignments. Um, and so those are some of the major items about the course. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please contact me at any time, and I'm more than happy to arrange a Zoom meeting and we can go through the course or any of the resources that you might need. Some other key tabs here, if you need library help, you can click on the UAF library tab and get to the library, which you should be using for most of your papers assignments. If you have questions about how to use Blackboard, there's a tab there as well. But I think that you'll find that the course is very, very easy to navigate. It's very easy to find information. And if there's something missing or you can't find it, please let me know. But anyway, I really look forward to working with each and every one of you, and I hope we have a great term. Thank you again for taking comparative emergency management, and have a great day.